What a fortuitous time to go live when we have an ad. What's up? Good morning. Ohayou gozaimasu. Yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Water. That's the problem. All right, let's switch. Gotta get the camera going. Gotta get the camera going. Cool. Look at that. Water. All right. So, there's still water there. Over here, we're okay. I think. What a travesty. Water again. Yeah, and I don't know. We had flooding in Fitchburg, in Madison, so I don't know if that was a part of it or what. It's unclear because like I didn't see anything by the windows. So I don't know. Could have just come in on the floor. Yeah, thought we learned our lesson. Don't do it again. But no, we didn't. We didn't learn our lesson. So there's still some water over there that needs to get dry. I'm gonna empty out the ice bath too. We'll see. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. How you doing, dude? I have so many fans going right now. All the fans. Maybe the wife can help get everything up off the floor later, I guess. I'm gonna turn these down so I don't get blown out of here. Here we go. At least so I can train a little bit. A little tired, underslept, dog sitting. You have to like get up with a dog or something. I feel like that'd be kind of fun to be able to foster or dog sit for a weekend and then not actually have your own dog. Like that'd be a great way to do it, right? A little less responsibility, per se. I mean, at least I can pull up the floor like that, right? You know, that's pretty great. Buddy's like, can you take dogs out sometime in the next 2 hours? Better wake up. Owning a dog is much better. You don't have any pets, do you? I mean, maybe then the responsibility is just simpler. A foregone conclusion. See, I still need to pull up a bunch of these, but we'll see. Money too tight. You don't want to spend $400 on a designer dog? You could probably find one at the shelter for £1. Our dog made it to the shelter /pound a few times because she would escape the monster. Let's see. So I guess I'm gonna leave this like this, and I'll leave that up because I need to empty this out and then get more water, more things up to get more water out. You know, like here, gotta get all this up. Still gotta buy food and get shots. All right. At least over here's okay. This should be good. For meow. Yeah, so the problem is I don't know where the water came from. Like, there's no water anywhere else in the basement, which is good, because, like, this is the best place for it to happen, because we can easily get the floor up and stuff. Anywhere else, and you start to run into, you know, actually having useful stuff on the floor. Luckily, we don't have couches, or not couches, carpet or anything down here. Okay. It's always going to be more expensive than what you expected. Yeah. All right, lat pull down. We're also going to deload this week since we're traveling, so... Also, I don't think it's this guy, but this needs to get emptied out and cleaned out, and then I probably do need to use like chlorine or something in here to keep it from getting gross. And probably move it or something. I don't know. I just work here. All right, wide grip lat pull down. We're not going too heavy. I wonder if I can do it without the bar. Let's see. The bar that I set up for my hip. Maybe. Since I'm traveling, so I'll be on today and tomorrow, and then traveling the rest of the week. All right. Meadows Incline. Yes. So, let's see. I'm a bit underslept. Had to wake up early both days. Let's see. Sunday, I had to wake up. Or Saturday. Let's see. Saturday I had to wake up early because we had that 5K. That was crazy. Running a 5K after not running. I ran a 25:10, I think is what it was. 25:10, which I felt pretty good about. So, like 8. I can't remember. 8:05 or something, 8:06 for my timing for the each mile. That was pretty good for not being a runner, you know. Yeah, see, there's still some water coming up over here, so gotta get that all up. Oh. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, my calves are still like fried from the 5K. Hey. Doesn't make sense. That should not have mattered to orientation. Okay. All right, all right, all right. I wonder if I can empty this out. I think I probably need like some duct tape around the hose over here. Just to make sure it's all sealed up tightly. I think I'll try that maybe while I'm down here. Get this emptied out and then I can get that off the ground. We can get that all dried up. All right, all right. Meadows Row. Oh, all right, all right, all right. I've got tape on some piping over here. There's like an earwig in the tape. Dumbass. Ah, don't go in the clothes. Gotcha. Got him. See, I have a big hose going to a little hose, and what I probably need to do is duct tape it as opposed to this shitty ass tape around the rag. That was probably not very smart.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica.
Bears beats Battlestar Galactica. What's up, Tabs? Good, Tabs here. I don't have to think of anything to say in reply. Yeah. Let Tabs do all the work. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the flooding. I just gotta pull everything up again. Let it all dry. Oh, darn it. Great, it's great. My calves are still fire too. Like they're a lot better. Like I can actually move around mostly without there being pain. But they're still fire. And you know what it is? It's not like the primary area. It's not like my primary calf. It's like the side. I'll have to look it up. So it's like the side of the calf right here. It is super sore. But day over day, it's getting better. As I sleep, as I rest. So we got that going for us, which is good. Tiptoe. Yeah, tiptoe would be worse for me. Because that would put tension on the calves. The zebra video. I have not seen the zebra video. Take a look. The zebra. Dude had such a excessive weekend. Today I weighed in at 194.6. So just holding on to so much. Need to get back on the regular diet. Make sure we get rid of everything. So it's only like 2,000 calories surplus over the weekend, but all the foods holding on to all the water weight. Iron Bison, what's up, dude? How you been? Hope you've been well. Yeah. Like, because my calves hurt, I'm like, I can't push off on anything. Like uphill, downhill sucks. But now that I'm 2 days out, it's a lot better. Should probably roll it. Roll it out some more. I use like one of the muscle guns to hit it. Anything else happen over the weekend? Jeez. Jeez, oh Pete's. Assassination attempt. The crazy thing is newspapers being like, fall at rally. You're like, wait, what? You're characterizing this as a fall at a rally, eh? That's some good news reporting. That was insane though. Oh, Richard Simmons passing, that's right. And Shannon Doherty. So who's the third? It usually goes in threes. Technical final day at Roblox. You mix emotions. Yo, what's the nonprofit for? That's exciting. Who did it? Pauly Shore had like this really, I don't know, sweet short film about Richard Simmons. Dr. Ruth? I don't know if I'm familiar with Dr. Ruth. Yeah, so since I'll be traveling, I'll do a little bit lighter work this week in a deload. All right, let's see. I'm over here unhooking a hose. We're trying to unhook a hose so that I can reconnect it. Right now it's got some, it's not masking tape, but it's a clear duct tape, which is not great. Not a great tape. Clearly not waterproof. I'm gonna have to figure out some duct tape maybe to make this whole thing waterproof, but I gotta get this off. I need some scissors or something. Something sharp. Like a knife. Should have a knife down here. Chamon. There's a knife. Call that knife. That's not a knife. Huzzah. I found a knife. Now I gotta not cut the hose. This is good TV right here. There we go. Get that shitty tape off. Should have grabbed some other tape balls over there too. All right, all right, all right. Ooh, I get a haircut today? I'm excited. I don't know why I get like inordinately excited about a haircut. Because I'm like, I'm gonna look like less of a slob and get that haircut. This is a fun process. See, the hose that came with the ice bath is not long enough to reach the drain. So I had to extend it, but I had to like patch it. So it's like connected to another hose, which is smaller and not prone to like attaching. So I taped it, but kind of did a shitty ass job. With the clear tape that I could find at the time. All right. Here we go. We're almost done, and we'll get a couple more reps in. I can actually look at chat and hang and interact. This is the ADHD get ready with me. Like, okay, I'm working out, but also I'm gonna go fix this drain thing over here. Like, okay, cool, bro. Shit. I almost slipped. I almost died. Just kidding. Bodybuilder, yeah. Project you're working at building a foundation that empowers veterans facing the challenge of PTSD. Nice. Yeah, it's like where's Waldo? Like I'm definitely somewhere in the scene. You just have to find me. What's up, Zach? My father was talking. My dad was in the military. He was talking to another vet who's on disability, and he's like, "Oh yeah, I get full disability." He's like, "Do you ever have respiratory problems?" He's like, "Oh yeah, my dad's like had surgery. He's got the CPAP. He's like, he's got a lot of respiratory issues." And they're like, anyone who's traveled to Northern Africa or the Middle East in these areas can be on full disability if you're in the military. You just gotta do the paperwork. He's like, "What?" So my dad's like trying to do the paperwork now, because like he actually legitimately has had a lot of respiratory issues. And if you have respiratory issues and you've been to certain places in the military, they're like, yeah, the air is just so bad. Like you probably have issues from that, so you can get on disability. So he's taking a look at that. We got the frosty tools going. Tabs. Hopefully it's not too annoying. Let me know if it gets to be too much again. Ouch. Deload. Yeah, baby. My biome should have been here on Saturday, but shipping's like all fucking weird. So all my stuff that was supposed to be here by today, I don't know if it'll be here even by tomorrow. And I'm supposed to be gone tomorrow. So that's obnoxious. What the heck? I don't know if the flooding or storms have been causing issue with shipping. Shipping's been kind of shitty lately. Zach, are you rocking trainer eyes now? All the trainer eyes all the time. My Everfit trial's up. I've got a few people testing it out with me on it. But I kind of don't like their payment structure. So I'm going to try to get the content that I'm doing over into Trainerize and just see how I like it. I like Everfit as an app better, but I do like that Trainerize has food logging built in. Like, you don't need your clients to have separate apps, which is nice. Now, the auto flows in Everfit are really nice. So I can have a training auto flow, but then I can just have messages. So basically, it's like two sets of automation. One can be the training automation with their programming. The second can be communication, like onboarding and education, which I think is really, really good. Let's see. Was that the last two? Yeah. All right. Nice. All right, bench press. But we were traveling this weekend, so didn't get much done. Then I come home and the floor is wet. Don't know why. All right, let's see this. Here's what I'm gonna try to do over here. We get some duct tape and we're going to try to drain that. Got some big ass duct tape. This should help this connection over here not be shitty. Because I'm going from this kind of plastic PVC pipe down to a typical hose. I wonder. Put some tape around that. I'm gonna put some tape around the little hose spout or spigot or whatever, and then shove it inside the PVC pipe and then tape around it. We'll see how that works. That might work better. It's the hillbilly engineering over here. It'll be great. What is the worst gonna happen? And last time I did it, I just had a towel over here, kind of catching the leaking. So it's not great, but it's fine. Okay. Well, that kind of works. Now, tape the shit out of this. Let's see how well that works. I feel like the duct tape has a better chance of sealing since, you know, it's supposed to be air watertight type of dealio. Cool. I think that's the point of it. And then we'll let it drain and we'll see what happens. Okay. We're pretty close. Release the hounds. Oh shit. There we go. Okay, a little bit of leakage. Tiny bit of leakage. Okay, if that's all the leakage, we should be all right. This thing though need to make sure we have some chlorine in it, probably. This needs to get disinfected. Yeah, so like I don't think the ice bath leaked, but my wife was like, was that it? I was like, I don't know. I'll just clear this out and we'll get this all dry. We'll get it all taken care of. No, CFL, Catholic Family Land. That is the 27th, I think. So it's like the first week in August. All right, here we go. 35. So this week we're going to the Eucharistic Congress in Indianapolis. Pretty friggin' stoked about that. That's going to be awesome. Me and 80,000 of my closest friends. And Backflip is exhibiting, so that'll be cool. And then I'm back for a week, and then I will be back for a week, and then we go to Catholic Family Land, which I will bring the dumbbells and get some training in. Oh, let's go. Go to some of the conferences here. It's just not in the cards. Yeah, like I was looking at TwitchCon too, but we just have other things going on and other ways that I want to invest my money. So not doing it this year, but hopefully, my hope is that next year I could go. So it's so much fun, and to see friends and just to connect and whatever. So I think that would be really great to be able to do regularly. There's a kink in the hose. There's a snake in my boot. There we go. Drain the ice bath. I need to also get just like a filter, just like a fish tank filter. I think that's what people say they use. So That'd be great. Really, really great. Alright, what are we doing? Dual handle elbows out cable row. All right. Up to 140. Yeah, who was it? Trenton says he's got a puppy. He's puppy watching right now. I was telling my wife about the fostering thing. I was like, we could totally foster for a weekend or something. I can't remember what. Oh, she said dog watch, or she's like, that's what we could do. She's like, we could dog watch for a weekend. Be like, hey, the kids want to help dog watch. So I was like, that's a great idea. Like, zero responsibility in terms of keeping it for longer than we want. You know, we're just like, hey, yeah, we could watch your dog for the weekend. Cool. Oh shit, we start with 90. Like, that's a good way to do it. Short term dog leasing. And my wife, who does not like dogs, is like, oh, the kids would like that. And I was like, oh, cool, you'd put up with that then too, it sounds like. Got it. Also, last week, internet was being so fucking weird. For like 2 days. It kept breaking, basically. I've got a lot of complicated things in the setup, though, so I don't know if one of the devices was causing an issue, but yeah, I don't think I didn't stream for several of those days. So she grew up with lots of dogs and animals and pets and things. And so we assumed, we're like, oh, of course you like dogs. But she grew up with outside animals that you really didn't have to take care of, and she never had to take care of them. So then when we had our dog, and we had our dog for like 7 years, she had to take care of the dog on top of all the kids. So she's, you know, it's tough to have kids. And then on top of that, your dog eats a whole loaf of bread and then shits on the carpet. You're like, well, what the fuck? This is the worst experience ever. So your wife doesn't like dogs, yeah. Mine has gone out every weekend for the last few weeks, possibly because of the heat. Are you saying like your air conditioning? We're talking about air? I don't know. Oh, you know what? And so I have fans blowing over here, which works. It gets this pretty dry when I can get the panels off the ground. But then I have the dehumidifier on over here as well. So with the dehumidifier on, the fans push the water into the air, and then the dehumidifier pulls it out of the air. It's kind of a funny process when you think about it. So that's how we're getting the water off the ground over here. So once I drain that, I gotta clean out the algae. You personally don't have the patience for dog ownership? I mean, I do like dogs too. I don't know. You put up with what you want, right? So like with kids, when they poop or when they do something, you know, mess something up, break something, I have endless patience. When it's a dog, I have a lot less patience. I should probably have more patience because they're less evil. less concupiscence. Bench press. It's like all the things, even with like kids, like, it's hard to travel. Well, sure. But like, don't stop. Don't stop doing the things you enjoy doing just because you have kids or a dog or whatever. With kids, you can incorporate them into the fun, which is really nice. So if we travel, we can incorporate them in. Or if I'm into a hobby, I can bring them into the hobby. You know, like fitness and training. Or like the 5K, the kids were going. And so I was like, oh, I guess I'll do it. I'm glad I did it. My calves are still screaming from the 5K on Saturday. But we did it together. You can't even put up with me, much less a dog. Love it. Just getting a really good stretch, working on that range of motion. So I like Everfit, like I like the style of it, but again, I don't like the pricing, so it's possible that I'd switch over to a Trainerize. I just gotta test it more. Let's see. Why grip that pull down?
Kids,
90.
you tried your best and you failed miserably. The lesson is never
try. The timer's kind of annoying on the superset. I feel like I'm going to turn off the timers. Because when you're doing a superset, you don't need a timer. Oh, on Everfit, I love the actual utilization of the tool to train. That's what I like. But I guess that's just one feature. 120. 12. Yeah. Last RPE. You have to pay to train myself on a no free account. But it's not per person, right? You pay like, what do you pay? 50 bucks, 100 bucks a month for it. I mean, if you do the whole full studio, it's like 250 a month, and you can have like a ton of users. Like the training side, I don't think you can do RPE, right? Like it just says, put in some information about the training. Like, okay, 12 to 15 reps. Dual handle cables out. $90, $100, $110, $100, $120. All right, that's working. The draining without that. Cool. Still draining over here. It's just slow. A lot of water. The algae in here is gross. Studio would be a bit too much off rip. That's more if I had physical location, so I don't remember what the cost is. We'll take a look in a second. Ugh. Oh, let's go. Let's see. All right, all right. Pricing plans grow with your business. Let's see, Pro 15. $45 a month for up to 15 clients. Let's see, what is in Pro Plus studio level branded iOS app? I mean, that's eventually cool, especially $250 a month, up to 500 clients. Partner add-on. I don't know what that is. Oh, and then you have the add-ons. So the add-ons, advanced nutrition planning, smart meals. This might be okay. Stripe, you definitely need Stripe. Unless you process payments separately, which is actually probably something that's easy to do. What about automation? Built-in automation features. Automated program delivery. Yeah, I have it. Let's see. Log in. I should investigate more. Because, like, the pricing on... the pricing on Everfit's not awesome. If the pricing was more simplified, I'd be way cooler. Yeah, because it'd probably be like $139 on that app. which is fine if you're charging a couple, like $300, dollars just for some online training. $350 for simple stuff. All right, bench press. Let's go. Let's get this done. Okay. Yeah, the question is, how much of my money do I want to invest to test something like this? Yo! Nuke, you get to work out for the first time? Yeah, how's your face, dude? Been better. Well, I hope for your continued healing, man. That it keeps going, that it keeps getting better. My dad essentially just learned that because he was in the military and traveled to certain places, that he likely has some damage from that because he's always had these sinus issues. Well, these sinus issues have developed, and if you've been to the places that he's been, you can actually get some disability. It's like, oh my gosh, that'd be great. Especially since some of this stuff costs a lot of money. Because he had, like, I think his nasal passages widened. I think is the surgery that he had. Thanks for hanging out through the ads. Much appreciated. Oof. Again, deloading and just trying to get a little bit of movement in today. And this week, since we travel, I don't want to go too crazy at the gym. And tomorrow, I'll do leg day. We'll see how well these calves go. They should be good. After 4 days, some good rest, and then doing some calf work again. I mean, even being in the gym here today, my calves are feeling a lot better. Currently watching Lost. Yo! We used to love Lost. When was that? Was that college? Can't remember if that was college or after college, but we loved it. Everyone loved it, watched it, talked about it. People lost their minds at the ending. They're like, you didn't wrap up everything. Where did the polar bear come from? how does portals work? You're like, yo, that's not what this is about. This is not about wrapping everything up 100% perfectly or anything close to perfectly. So calm down. I think this is still draining. Yeah, it's filthy. I gotta have a better protocol to clean this up. The ending just... I mean, you can't wrap up that shit. Like, they just made up so much shit for the first couple seasons. And then they're like, we were just waiting for each other in purgatory. You're like, what? People, like, they didn't wrap everything up. So there's like 50 mysteries and they wrapped up like 2 of them. And then they're like, yep, purgatory. Okay. Like, wait, you're not on the island? You're over here? I think they just made up shit to be like, what do you think people would like? Ugh. No, I mean, like, that's the whole thing with Lost is, like, they just gave up because they kept promising. They're like, yeah, we're gonna tie these things together. And then afterwards, the creator's like, yeah, we were just making stuff up. We just wanted to see how crazy we could make it. So they didn't ever intend on wrapping everything up, but then people got crazy towards the end. And they're like, what about this? What about this? What about this? They're like, don't worry, we'll wrap it up for you. And then they didn't. Ed hates all the sci-fi parts of sci-fi shows. That's fair. Some people don't like that. I love the sci-fi. I love post-apocalyptic. I love sci-fi as like a perspective of reality that you kind of don't normally get. You know? Let's see. How can we do this? The Step. Boom. Ooh, True Detective's one I want to see. We were watching Fargo, the series, and really enjoyed that. I think True Detective's probably a little too much for Monica, but it's a good one. There we go. You and the captain, make it happen. Oh yeah. Wait, we didn't finish. I think we still have a little bit of Fallout to finish. It wasn't as good the first 2 seasons ago. Yeah, I got into True Detective because that first season, that oneer with Matthew McConaughey, like during the drug bust, like that is like iconic. Like I learned about it and then I was like, oh, I gotta watch this show. And I was like, oh, this is actually like a well done show. that, what is it? It's not a serial, it's a anthology. The anthology methodology is awesome. I love it. All right. Now we're switching to flies over here. New season of Dexter. I did start watching that, where he's like got a kid and shit. All right, bottom half cable flies. It's funny, a show like Dexter, where you like root for the bad guy. But it's weird. He's like the anti-hero because he's trying. Let's see. Trying to be good to only hurt bad people. Wait. You can't get into that one because they're only allowed long Miami-Dade residents. What does that mean? I don't understand. I don't understand your English. Okay. Come on. What the fuck? There we go. Okay. Got it. That sentence is so chopped up. What are they filming the next season of? Okay, I'll try again. Thanks. Thanks, Tab. Thanks for your patience. All right. Getting warmed up over here. You can't be on the next season of Dexter because only actors that actively live in Miami. Ah. That's kind of what I was getting. So. Only local. They're like, we want a certain look, a certain smell. Like you've been down here quite a while. Dad, Miami Dad. Miami Dade. Yeah. You're right. It's likely not them trying to be good citizens. I mean, to be honest, like the whole tax break thing is awesome. So whatever you can do, like if we can go film down in Illinois, I can't remember what it is, 20 to 40% or something crazy. You start to get some really good Dade, like a long A. All right, how's this going? Pretty good. Close. I might be able to lift it pretty soon. Get it out of here. At least I got that piping to work so it's not leaking. These are fun. Okay. Oi! Commander Vic, what's up, dude? Welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Happy Monday. We're getting after it. Trying to get this ice bath all the way drained. We're very close. There we go. That should work. Eating macaroni with Monster. Nice, dude. That's one way to do it. We're training here in the morning. Trying to go from dad bod to chad bod. Working. Let's see, 45. 30. 10, 20, 30. Let's see. Wait. 45. No, that's right. 22.5 on each side. Let's go. Deload this week, but a little stimulation. Dexter was a good one. A good ending. But they wanted to kill him off. But then I think Showtime was like, no, he has to ride off into the sunset because we might want to bring him back. You know, and they did. So, we got that going for him, which is nice. Ooh. Oh, what are you going to train today, Snook? Just watched the new season. Anything more and you're gonna get tabs fired up. She will not be happy. Okay. Curls. Here we go. Did you hear about Trump? No, what happened? That's funny. Yeah, Trump falls at rally. Loud noises, Trump falls. That's how you know your newspaper, your media source is biased. Like, that's some ridiculous reporting. And what does it say? I think the Wisconsin State Journal said Trump injured at rally. Really? Injured at rally? Like stubbed your toe at rally? Like something like that? Like injured? No. Assassination attempt. They're doing all they can to not get him elected, because when Reagan, I believe it was Reagan, got shot, it like boosted him 20% in the polls. So everyone's like, that seals the deal. So then the New York Times posted on Sunday a huge thing about Trump not being right for the country. Like, that's pretty shitty. You should have at least waited a little bit. But they're like, we have to get ahead of this. Yeah, for somebody just to climb onto a building, that was pretty ridiculous. Somebody commented too, the director of the Secret Service used to work for PepsiCo, so they made the joke. They're like, the director went from protecting Cheetos to protecting the president. Bottom half cable fly 60. All right. So I have to come down to 40, which will be 15. So uh, 50. I could just take the 220s off the side. Boom. Today's arms day. Dude, yeah. Tell me more about your training, if you train, how you train, what you do, your health and fitness. Always happy to hear more about it. And Tabs, you're getting ready for the doc. Hope it's a good one. Hope it's not something obnoxious. I don't know how it would be a good one. You're like, I'm gonna go to the doc and they're gonna tell me I'm all cured. I mean, maybe that's a thing that could happen. All right. Or if you're looking to get some treatment or some medication for something. I don't know. Let's do this. Is it normal I still have sore legs 4 days after workout? It can be if you do novel work, so you shouldn't be sore 4 days after you work out. You know, 1 or 2 days, could be fine. 4 days is a lot. I mean, I ran on Saturday and my calves are still fire, but that's because I don't run. So novel exercises will cause greater soreness. So you want to be careful with that. But in general, you don't want to be super sore for a long time. So either you push too hard or it's novel and you just got to kind of wait until that goes away. You took magnesium. What's in bananas? Some potassium too. That can help. And then roll out your legs, you know. Get RX refilled. They're like, I don't think you're sick anymore. Move around, stretch. I find with legs too, yeah, being able to move. My problem is like sitting. Like after doing legs and then sitting for a while, the sitting always makes the legs super sore. So to be able to be up and about and active. Getting your steps in. It's not like I sat not moving around. Yeah, like I have a day job where I sit at a desk a lot, so I really got to dial in the steps, you know. 20K. 20 to the fridge and back. Ha! There you go. Got him. This will be fun. All right. 15 of these. Let that sit for a minute. All right. Meow. This guy is good. Just empty this tube out. Now I'm taking the ice bath over to the drain and just dumping the last little bit out. There we go. All right. Now, all of this stuff can get moved out of the way so we can get it dried out. Ah, you're not tracking me. Make sure to walk for at least like an hour or two. You ate cardio. Oh yeah. Currently 170 pounds, 6'2", trying to get to 180. We've had more and more skinny people jumping in. It's nice to, I don't know, nice to meet people who have the opposite problem. Because like I just, you know, I'm on the side of I look at food and I gain weight. So like I've been down to like 190 and I'm like down below that right now. But just like 2 days where I was like 1,000 over, and now my body's like holding on to like everything. So I'm probably, this is interesting. I'm probably like I weighed in at 194 this morning. Even though I'm still probably like 190, just eating, my body holds on to anything that it can. So you maintain at 3K. Nice. Yeah, let's see. I guess that makes sense though. You are taller. So I'm 6 foot. My maintenance would be about 2,700-ish. Kind of depends. So 6'2", 3K. So then you want to be, I don't know, 3,200, 3,250 to have a little gain. All right, here we go. Last flies. And then we're outie. Flies and curls. Trying to make this stuff work. So these are bottom half flies too. So we try to stay, you know, we try not to come forward where you can relax and take tension off. We try to stay like there, max. Thanks for hanging out during the break. And if you're here while the ads are running, thank you for subbing. Every little bit helps. You hate cardio anyway, especially since I started fat and I'm fat. I hate cardio because my everything hurts all the time. Yo, E for all, thanks for that follow. I'll give you some squats right after these curls. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, it's like over here maybe. Need to pull some stuff up. Get the fans going even more.
Kid, you tried your best, and you failed miserably. The lesson is, never
try. Let's see. Not wet. I mean, let's see. Oh, I mean, it's damp. Get some of these up. Whatever. Good for now. That'll need to get cleaned out. All right, all right, all right. Copa America, Argentina, Colombia. Is this World Cup? I'm not a foosball person. All right, all right, all right. Oh, Efral. Let me know if you're still around. We'll give you the follow. The American Cup. Like, Shaw, not the World Cup. All right, all right, all right, all right. Well, it's that time again. Katayama Yuichi, Ohayou gozaimasu. Dozu yoroshiku onegaishimasu. Konbanwa, maybe? It's time to shout out our pals over at Legion. Please do consider Legion for your supplement needs if you purchase supplements. They're one of the best companies. I've been using them for 3 years and recently been sponsored so I can actually do giveaways, which has been awesome. So check them out. I've been rocking the plant-based protein for a while, trying to get off whey just to see if I am allergic. And it's been going really well. I really like the flavor and the mixability of it's really good. And then now, because Zach bought, we talked about the biome, we talked about the probiotic, and Zach bought was like, ooh, that's good. And I have balance, and I know Sega does both at different times because I think some balance things will kill some of the bacteria in biome. But I do want to try biome, want to try some pre-post-biotic stuff, see how all that goes. That's the goal. So I'm around for now. I just wanted to make sure you didn't follow and leave. Because I'll still give you squats. So biome, great prebiotic, so I want to try that. It was supposed to be here on Saturday, but it's not here. Shipping's been really weird, but use the link down below. Use code BitLife at checkout for 20% off your first order and double rewards. And I let you know ahead of time. Just don't tell anyone when the deals are. So that's fun. Like the buy one get one 50% off, where overall it's like 25% off, but then when you stack all the deals it ends up being like almost 50% off. It's crazy. So all right, Efral, thank you for that follow. Here's some squats. You make me work harder. I like it. Here we go. We did it. We had Euros final as well. I was talking about Copa since you're American. Yeah, I mean, I don't consume a lot of alternative sports beside football. You know, American football. So we got that going for us. Oh, I gotta turn that deal. There's no deal. Timers. Legion. check out Legion for your supplement needs. There we go. Save it. All right, we're gonna raid and run, guys. Thanks for hanging. Here's a sub-raid message and a non-sub-raid message. The sub, obviously you gotta be sub to use those. The non-raid, or the non-sub is good. I make you work your brain harder, but I never get appreciated for it. Trying to think of how to take that, how to respond. You definitely make my brain work harder. You're keeping me young. I'm like, I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand this. What's going on? Who are you? So, yeah, I'll be back. I will be on tomorrow, and then I travel tomorrow. So, thanks, guys. Thanks for hanging. Thanks for those follows. You guys have a good day. We'll be back tomorrow. Do good, be great. See you next time. Sayonara. Bye.
Okay.